Welcome back to Where is the Money? So a lot of people are saying right now, although the economy has been bad and a lot of people have been complaining about the state of the economy, how nobody has any money, everybody broke. However, there's a certain subset of people that are saying now, like, listen, speak for yourself. Everybody is not broke.
There's a lot of people on social media complaining about how things are so unaffordable and how no one has money right now. That's a false belief. There's a lot of people out there that are doing really well, that have dual incomes or passive income streams and are getting ahead right now. My take on it as a full-time real estate agent is that I think we are living in two different economies here in America right now. Let me explain. So as a realtor, obviously I talk to people about what kind of house they want to buy, how much they want to spend. Are they putting 5% down or 20% down? Can they qualify for a $300,000 mortgage or a $1 million mortgage? And what I can tell you is that there's a good amount of both. There's a lot of people that can barely qualify for even a starter home. But at the same time, there are people buying $900,000, $1 million properties, and I've closed these deals recently. These are people that are putting 20% down and can still afford a $6,000 mortgage. So I think because of inflation and because of where incomes are, we are seeing a widening gap between the rich and the poor. There are people that are really struggling to keep up with the cost of basic necessities, yet there are other people who are doing just fine and able to get ahead. My hope is that we will see a return to a strong middle class and more normalcy in the middle as opposed to this tale of two cities.
So although that's fine and dandy that the 1%, the top people that have a lot of assets, been doing very well before the economy, and now they're doing still well because you're on the upper half of how the economy is flowing. It's a K-shaped economy where the rich is still doing wonderful, but the poor and the middle class is going further down. People that was comfortably middle class are sliding down the scale to lower class.
There is increasing discussion about the, quote, K-shaped economy, which describes the widening divide between low and high income households, not only in terms of the overall wealth level, but also how they spend their money. This is defining with U.S. consumerism about 70% of the economy. A clear pattern has emerged in the data. Spending behavior increasingly reflects whether households hold assets that can absorb inflationary pressures. Households with equity in homes or the stock market continue discretionary spending, while wage-dependent households are scaling back. Economists frame this through the marginal propensity to consume, which is the percentage of income that is actually spent out in the broader economy. Lower income households typically spend roughly 90% of each dollar they earn on necessities, such as housing, food, and gasoline. Higher income households spend closer to 50% because they can divert additional resources towards investments like real estate, stocks, and bonds, all assets that build future wealth. With such a high marginal propensity to consume amongst lower income groups, and with their concerns about the job market and inflation, any pullback has an outsized effect on total demand and on the businesses most reliant on that demand.
But is the spending of the rich and the well-off enough to float 60% of the consumer spending? I highly doubt it. Now let's ask a sales rep of a luxury dealership. Maybe that'll give us some insight on how well the economy is going. Is rich people still buying luxury cars? Are they pulling back? Or how's that looking? Are they financing? Are they putting it on multiple cards? Or how are they looking financially when they come to these luxury dealerships?
Everybody ain't broke. Everybody ain't struggling. My last 3 clients paid cash. Okay? Cash. Jesus Christ, I made all the wrong choices in life. Everybody ain't broke, like A Mag used to say.
So you heard it from a Benz dealership salesperson. People came into dealership and paid cash for more than one car. I guess they doing very well for the asset class. Meanwhile, the average person is trying to finance a $25,000 pre-owned car from 20 years old. I guess it's nice to be on that side of the equation, but that is not the majority. With this new information, people is like, listen, don't hate on somebody's lifestyle that is doing well right now in this economy. It'll be your turn. It's all right. Everybody is in a different position in life. Just because people struggling, don't hate on other people that's living life of abundance and thriving. Right now, why so many is getting laid off, furloughed with the high prices and the job market in the toilet.
I ain't want to have to be the one to say this, but everybody not broke. Some people saved in advance. Some people invested in advance. Some people live well below their means and their monthly income doubles or triples their monthly expenses. So every time you see somebody driving something new, buying something new, flying somewhere new, don't think that they doing it all out of debt and they can't afford it, and because the economy is going bad and everybody should just lock up and eat beans and rice. Some people still having it. Some people got motion. We have to quit making everybody else's lives a reflection of ours and think that they going through what we going through, and because we can't go through it and they doing it, that they doing it out of debt, that they really ain't got it like that. See, a lot of my content is directed to people that are in survival mode, that are living paycheck to paycheck and haven't got financially stable yet. I try and help those folks, so that's who I be talking to. But it's a whole world of people out here that is financially stable, that's secure, that's probably financially free. So don't limit other people's lives based off of yours. Your turn coming though. Just be patient. Hating on somebody else ain't gonna get you there any faster.
And you know what? This person is right, because I was recently getting my car fixed and I was getting some minor work done, a few $100s, whatever, just waiting for my vehicle. A guy was like, hey man, where you work at, what you do, kind of making small talk. And come to find out, this gentleman was from California, sold $1 million house over there, came to Las Vegas where we were, bought a house cash, and now he brought in not one, but 2 Benzes to get serviced in the same day. So correct. Not all people are struggling. Some people really do got it like that, not putting it on debt or credit. But how many of that is the majority? What percentage of that is representative of how the average middle-class family is living? Chances are they are the minority.
And I don't know who needs to hear this, but if your bills are paid, you are not broke. Your money may be low, but as long as them bills is paid, you are good. Do not let these people that do not work a 9 to 5, that gotta steal and scam and do all this other shit to get their money, convince you that you are broke. You are not broke. Because realistically, it's hard out here and everybody is trying to make it. Everybody is trying to figure it out. In this economy, you got to have a job, another job on top of that, a side hustle. You got to have an entrepreneurship going. It's a lot. It's a lot. So don't let these people shame you into thinking that you broke. If your bills is paid, you got a car, your car note is paid, your car insurance is paid, your rent is paid, your mortgage is paid, whether it's late or not, baby, them bills is paid. It don't matter. You are good. You got clothes on your back, your water is hot and running, lights is on. You are good, and God is going to bless you with more than you ever even asked for. It's just not your time right now. But don't be looking at other people thinking that, you are not having and you're broke, or you don't got this, you don't got that, because baby, best believe everybody is one play away, one check away from losing it all. So yeah.
Now, all this said, some people's like, listen, if your bills are paid, you are not broke. Keep that in mind. So clearly everybody is not broke. Does this represent the majority of people you know? Are you feeling the squeeze? Do you not identify with the lifestyle of some of these individuals? And just because some people are not broke doesn't mean that the economy is doing well. You tell me. Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Where Is the Money? Talk to you soon.